Hi. Let's check the results. Oh, the Oasis Retreat Star Path is finishing. Is finished. Not finishing. Finished. The current Star Path event has officially ended. If you have tokens left over, you've still got 1 week to exchange them for rewards before they disappear. This is the one I cared about. Really? Thank you for playing the Just Spring Things challenge and sharing your creativity with other Disney Dreamlight Valley players. You scored 65.40 and ranked 40,154. You can claim 1,200 moonstones and will receive 166 pixel dust. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so I had like my whole setup right here with Rapunzel's tower and everything. Fireflies.
Good morning,
Everything.
angelfish.
Maybe people are getting tired of fireflies. I don't know. Okay. Oh, good. It's a decor challenge. I do better on decor challenges. Mandatory is playful and delicate. And bonus is professional and familiar. I've got that. Daisy Duck needs your help decorating a magnificent runway for her next fashion show. Set the stage with exquisite decor and create the style showcase of your dreams. Except for that, my controller batteries are low. So I'm going to grab the other controller so when it does actually die. Because, like, I think it was yesterday. No warning, no nothing. It just died. So rude. I was talking to my sister at the time, too. Okay, so... Playful, delicate, professional, familiar. Ooh, that does actually sound good. The one with the actual runway says do the runway of your dreams. So the one with the chair and the desk and the sewing machine doesn't seem to fit the bill, and neither does the one with the mirror and the stuff on the desk with the thread and all that. Except I think the other mannequins would be better and have it indoors, but I don't know if you can have that thing indoors. Well, we're gonna find out as soon as I find out what I did with it. I just want to say though, look, I finally got him! And it turns out in the next update we're going to get something to where we don't have to have these balloon arches if we don't want to, which I think is really cool. I mean, I like the balloon arches, but they're kind of... They're kind of like... You don't need them for anything except for when it asks for a balloon arch, so... I mean, when it asks you to build one, so... Oh, that's not what I meant. I keep forgetting to go to the floating island thing first. Tab. See, I had like this. Except for all in front of there and with Rapunzel's tower. I think. Hold on. Oh, I own a lot of stuff. That's good. Honey wand. Oh, the lovebirds. I still haven't gotten those. Scholarly baby dragon. I still don't have that. I didn't get that? I thought I did. I got enough to get that. Okay, so now I can pin that. I mean, I want to get that. That has been on there for I don't know how long. I still don't have it. One's pinned. I want to build pin that too. And that. And that. But that's not where we were going. That was a misclick. See, I had all those neat things, and I had like 5 different people in the picture. But I guess the way that I took the picture, nobody could tell all that Easter stuff was there. Happy Days in the Valley's annual extravaganza. It's Steve Valley's annual extravaganza. The egg hunt is on and fashion is blooming. Dress in a fun, bright outfit that celebrates the season. Alice does not celebrate the season, but their background is extravaganza over here. On the other hand, that's just a dress. Neither. think those are both misclicks. But really, you have to be able to... You know, you have to be able to... Well, I guess she has got a nice outfit on, but the problem is that it doesn't say Easter to me. But you're supposed to be vibing outside. Because it's a Easter egg hunt. Okay, sorry. Before the battery died, I was trying to ask how you supposed to hunt Easter eggs in the dark. That doesn't make any sense. And it's an outfit challenge. That means do not... I don't get it, but... Knowing what those pants look like, that just looks wrong, but... It does look like more of a... Although that one was missing tags, the one that I voted on. Because they didn't have anything on their legs. You can't see the outfit. I don't know if that looks like a fun outfit, but okay. Oh, I was like, what is that noise? I've got my video playing not so silently in the background. And, you know, it kind of scared me because I didn't realize. I don't like either one of those. You can't see her whole outfit because you can't see what shoes she's wearing. Well, I'll pick that one. Thought that was the Eeyore table, not the, egg table. But she looks more like she's, you know, Easter egg hunting, because if you pretend that that's a basket instead of a watering can. So, I'm done. Wait, you're supposed to get 50 from Over here on current challenge, it says 10. Over here on voting, it says 50. Well, then I will vote one more time just to make sure. Well, we need a runway. See, I had all this stuff. No, it's not that one that we're looking for. Well, that was weirdness. So my poor character will probably be wearing those shoes for I don't know how long, because I love them. Well, this is a runway, or it could be used as a runway. And it's already set up and ready to go. But you can't do mannequins outside. It's like, I know what I'm looking for. I may have picked it up and it's in my inventory right now, but... Oh yeah, it's right there. Okay. Let's go see if we can put it inside then. And even though I really like this here, we're gonna see if we can do this too. If not, I'm gonna be sad. Yeah, if we can't put both of those things in there. I don't know, I'll go to floor 14. Because I know that some of the new stuff we can put inside. I mean, some of the stuff we can put inside. Not new stuff, just stuff. Why would some of this stuff go in fashion runway? I'm sorry, but we only need one. Again, we only need one. Problem is that you're not supposed to use you're not supposed to use touch magic items. And the only reason I'm going to do that is to establish where the edge of the runway is. Makes no sense. No. We only need one. I mean, literally, the only reason why we... The only reason why we use the, all 8 of the... all 8 of the, candy pumpkins and the lights is purely because is purely because it made it, it established a runway, and oh, that's not very big. Never mind. We'll put that over here then. Well, I'm having an idea. It was suggesting using the... it was suggesting using the mannequins anyway, so... Presents? And a holiday table? With the holiday chair? Holiday presents. Well, I know we can put these on the inside. But right now they're gonna crash into the... Yeah. So, never mind. These can go over here, though. A bed? Really? We have a dresser. Oh my goodness. It's a bunch of stuff that does not fit in this. And nobody's gonna understand why anybody has any of it in their shot. But we're gonna have high tags. You know? Weirdness. Anyway, yesterday I was gonna work on my story and I didn't get to because of my sister asked for help on her Minecraft build, so I may cut this short today. You know, get everything done, Dreamsnap wise, but, and, finding eggs, but maybe nothing else. Maybe. You can't even put it on the holiday table because it takes up 2 spaces. Dump truck armchair. Oh my gosh. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here that does not make sense. because Bobby came to visit again. She doesn't do that very often, so. Hi. Of course, part of that isn't her fault. It's because her cousins decided to chase her up the cat tree. Well, cousin Sam usually does it. She decided that she didn't like him as soon as she moved in, so then he decided that he didn't like her for the same reason. It's a cat thing. If you don't understand, it's okay. Actually, I guess if like a little kid, wasn't used to having other little kids in the house, they might act the same way. That's not what I meant. Oh, that means I'm gonna have to, find my mannequins. I have no idea where they are. I'm hoping they're here. Yep. Oh, that's why. But I'm gonna go and take the exact outfit I'm wearing right now. If we can get back there. There! Interact. Edit. There we go. Now, I was gonna put... And I think those are hats. I'm not sure. And then, but I definitely gotta change the wallpaper. Um, yeah, the big red dress with what? I don't know about calico. How about the purple ones? Oh yeah, purple. Makes more sense, yeah. Got orange, we got white. I'm pretty sure we have purple. Oh, yeah, okay, wait a minute. Never mind. Found the purple. Yeah, that looks better. With a different kind of back. I know, they don't kind of go with the theme of purple, but... Nah. Let's go with the theme of purple, but they look... busted. And then... another dress that doesn't have anything on the... Oh, well, I'd have to put this on a... Oh, okay. It's not gonna clash. It says pink and purple. I disagree a bit. Okay. Oh! I have the same glasses on every single character. Oh, well, I guess that will be the only samey thing. Oh, wait, the gloves are a samey thing, but you can't really see them on them. Okay, so I need to find the pink and purple and... Okay. No, those are going to get into the way. I think those will get in the way too. But it's better than having a backpack. And it didn't change the shoes on anybody either. Wait, no, me. But I like being able to see her shoes. We need like a, capris. So they're shorts, but they're not short. Or they're pants, but they're not pants. Or they're shorts, but not shorts. And then, and oh, but I won't be able to take the picture. Love the idea, but I won't be able to take the picture. No. No. It's just looking really bad indoors. I kind of like that. I think we'll find a hairdo that works a little better with it, though. Okay, we need to... Well, first of all, we need to fix this wallpaper. Like, what kind of wallpaper is somebody gonna expect? No, that's not giving runway vibes. hate it, I just don't like it. That does not give me red. That gives me pink. I don't know. Maybe we need to come up with a darker color. Okay, show curtain wall back there. I like that. But for the rest of the walls, what are we thinking? I don't know. I kind of like that. Okay, we'll see what else we can put in here. I kind of think I'm going for a, this got planned last second, and we're doing the best we can. Okay, so that's not working. Because we definitely cannot, well, we can fit it back here, but it looks stupid. But then, if we do that, we can't get into the room. No, I can't fit that either. It said runway, so... See, if it was my guitar, I'd have to put it up where the cats couldn't knock it over. Oops, that's not what I meant. I think Wait, that ruins the idea here. There. Yeah, you're probably looking at my build going, you have an idea here. I think so. It's possible. Which, of course, made me think of Impossible from Cinderella with Brandy and Whitney Houston. Oh, I can't fit that any more than I could fit the other. Well, maybe we can reconfigure some. Oh, maybe we can change where some of these are. Who decided Halloween stuff fit in this vibe? I have no idea. Because I have, I have the thought that not all of the tags are getting counted when you put stuff into your build, because you have, like 6 of these and 10 of those. I'm not entirely sure that is true. It just feels like it sometimes. Well, then I guess it's going over here, isn't it? Do I have one of these already? Okay, no. What? Oh my goodness. Who comes up with the tags for this stuff? Well, unless I want to go looking really weird. I mean, I think it looks weird already, but unless I want to go looking really weird, I don't think I can fit anything else in this shot. Oh, I said I wanted to find it. Well, actually, it looks pretty good the way it is. Okay, which one do I have right now? I have this one. Yeah, that looks like it fits this. Okay. $52, $53, $24, and $45. I'm good. Okay. So, let's double check. Says A, check your submission. Yeah. Although, I think I would prefer to have the weird stuff not be in the forefront here. Okay, so this is floor 14. In case I come up with any ideas. Going on an egg hunt. The original song was we're going on a manhunt. But, I couldn't think of anything to go with it, and I don't actually know what the next line is for the song anyway. It's on the movie Flashdance. Ooh. So now I've got 110. Yay! Well, I'm finding mushrooms. They look like eggs, but they don't. But they're not. I mean, like, they're the same color. It looks like a cluster of eggs, kind of, to me. I come up with this problem every single year, that the mushrooms and the eggs look alike. But it's okay. Too bad those hanging Rapunzel chairs are indoor only. Because it would be really nice to be able to hang a Rapunzel chair right here. It drives me bonkers. So, I know it's a little off subject, but when I play Minecraft, I have the thud 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 noises of, you know, placing the, oh, that's a leaf, okay, of placing the blocks turned off because it gives me a headache. Repeated noises give me a headache. And, it drives me nuts when people don't have them turned off because then I'm getting a headache because they didn't turn it off. Did they turn off the eggs early or did I just not find any in there? I mean, I made one of each thing and I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, I can change to my other shirt now. Hey! Cool. Okay, so I admit I've been a bad girl and not come on here every day so I can get the blue chest. But, I've had some other things to do. The last couple of days, me and my sister have been playing Minecraft together, because I needed help on my build, and she needed help on her build, so... She's trying to build her story world, and I'm building my story world, but the one that we were working on is actually not my story world. Okay, they did not turn off the eggs early, good. But the one that we were working on for me wasn't actually my story world, it was my just because world. Pretty much nobody helps me with my story world because I'm not good at explaining exactly what it's supposed to look like. I know exactly what it's supposed to look like, so I don't put that into the hands of amateurs. I only put it in the hands of the professional, which would be me. I'm not saying like, my family is lesser mortals or anything like that. I'm just saying that, I know how it works and nobody wants to work, nobody wants to work with me because I'm like, I know what it looks like, but I'm really bad at explaining it, and then, everybody starts arguing and it's not a fun time.
The villagers are depending on you, my friend. They'll never give up.
Duh. And I am so happy we're getting the new update next week. We're supposed to be getting a new character, and I'm looking forward to having something, besides besides the collection stuff that I need to do on Storybook Vale, I'm looking forward to having something to do again. Okay, so my problem is that I end up breezing through some things because I'm trying to, I'm trying to audio my stories so I know what's going on. I can just, listen to it real quick and then find, I can, I can listen to it, But, you know, I can listen to it and then, like, get back into the mood to write the next one. But the problem right now is that I don't know what to put in the next one. So that's why I'm trying to turn these into an audio so I can figure out what to do. I mean, I have an idea for a book where they end up crashing on an island or breaking down, or maybe they just found the, you know, the sandbar that island has. You know, that would be cliche for my stuff, because the only time we usually crash into a sandbar is on the Amazon island, so that wouldn't necessarily work. I didn't want to pick this up. I don't need snow. Actually, I do need snow. I'm trying to fill up I decided it's a magic chest, so it doesn't get wet. It just holds snowballs. You know, I really wish that all the other animals would get to the point where you just walk up to them and feed them like the squirrels. Okay, so there'll be more next time. I'm gonna bust up all the little icicles. Ooh, that would have been nice to put my Easter one. Yeah, I really don't know what to write in the next one, so, you know, okay, so I'm trying to get it to where, I think the last thing that I wrote was, Sean and Ashley's kids were, well, their daughters were 4, 3, and 2. Something like that. And that's okay, but they need to get to where they're 11 without just, you know, like, skipping storyline years. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna find some eggs. Doesn't look like we're gonna find very many, but we're gonna find some eggs. Okay, I know that's, as far as I can tell, just for the guys. But this looks like I'm wearing that, totally question mark Hebrew hat. I don't know what it's called. You know, the hat, it doesn't cover your whole head. And it's, or Jewish hat. That sounds more right. Anyway, I'm not trying to insult anybody. I promise. But, you know, those little hats, and that doesn't cover your whole head, but it's because of your religion, as far as I can tell. Anyway, it's recognizable, and I remember that hat, from a few things, but the thing I remember, most memorably at the moment is one of the workers at Walmart, I think before we worked there, wore one while he worked there. And I thought it was cool, so... Okay, how many do we have now? That's not gonna tell me. I'm sorry, you walked up, you wanted to talk to me, and I just went in my own little world over here. Okay, so one more and we'll only need 200. Oi. That's a lot. But the thing is that, okay, the next chapter that I had to do, I had to do it, but, so now I just need 200. That's awesome. Anyway, the next chapter was only 2.5 pages. It wasn't that long. I read a book once, The War with Grandpa. It's, the person who wrote it as if he's the kid, and then there's, he's the kid, and he says something about he likes short chapters. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anyway, he likes short chapters. So, he had some chapters that were, half a page. It was pretty cool. But my husband told me, do it like a movie where, this scene is this many pages, and, if they leave the room and go somewhere else, that's another chapter. This book, you have the chapter of everybody, every young person is bored, and, every young person is bored, so Sean and Jesse decides to put on a knife juggling show, and, that's one chapter. And then the knife juggling show itself is another chapter. And then them exploring is another chapter. And so on and so forth.
Keep believing in yourself.
The number of friendly
and
residents
wonderful
in this
things are
valley
sure
is
to happen.
quite impressive.
We're going in here for a very good reason. I wanted to wear that shirt. That's the whole reason. Literally, that's the whole reason why we went in there. Anyway, on the off chance, there has been eggs here in times past. That's why I keep coming in here. Okay, this is the purple eggs. You know, by the time I get bored with those shoes, my character is going to have some massive foot aches. See, I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but when I was younger, you know, like in my teens and early 20s, I used to wear heeled boots. They didn't have that much of a heel, but, you know, it was enough to make me feel like I was taller. And I like that. But I've also got scoliosis, and, you know, like, that's part of the reason why I have the recliner that I have. It's one of those that helps you up if you can't get up yourself. And I love it. It doesn't happen very often, but sometimes I just feel like I can't quite get up by myself. Or like I don't have the want to. Sometimes, but yeah, I'm not that broken. It's just sometimes, you know, it's uncomfortable to try to get up. So the chair helps me. Also, like, I'm afraid that, you know, what if my back, like, gave out on me and my husband wasn't home to help? So I'm like, we have to have this chair. You know, because I don't know if you can teach a cat to dial 911, but I mean, I've taught my cats some pretty awesome things, but not something that cool. I'm trying to teach, okay, at the moment, I'm trying to teach Ben how to say Bob and Sam. Unfortunately, the words that are coming out of his mouth sound like Bob and they sound like Sam, but they also sound like other things, so. And this is the cat that was able to say coral, so please do not tell me cats can't say words. Because, our other cat can say hi and hello, and, I've got a whole list. Yeah. He's been known to say, uh-uh. You know what? Something keeps telling me that there could be an egg over here. There hasn't been, but, yeah, it keeps telling me that there could be. Well, anyway, so I'm a firm believer in never give up, because I'm not making very much money on my books, but I am making money, and the only thing it's costing us is a little electricity that I was gonna use anyway. I post them on Amazon, and then I hope and pray that you guys will, or you all will, check them out and buy them. And I mean, originally it was supposed to be that every single book was going to be 300 pages. And okay, that each book was 300 pages, and it would be something that teenagers could read in school when that one teacher goes and says that they need to read a book that's 300 pages or more. And I don't know why she specifically came up with that project, but I liked the idea. But all the books that I liked in the form that I had them available in were too short, and I didn't know that you could like take, say, Nancy Drew, the ones from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. I didn't know that you could take that, 3 of those books and put them together, 48, 49, and 50, in my case, and read them, because they all went together, but in this case they were separate but together. So anyway, that was the idea of me. I mean, I was going to rate the books anyway, but then the idea became 300 pages. But then some of it's a little more adult than I meant it to be. But, teenagers, some teenagers, think that way. So, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we have determined that what? Okay, I swear that was 3. I swear that was 3 doors last time I looked. I'm gonna have to go and look at the footage again. Because now we have room for another door. And room for another door. But we have plants. Ah, that's weird. Anyway, we've determined that the new door is going to be right here. Unless that's the reason why they put the doorway looking things in the plants. But it's going to be right here, and we don't know how many Dreamlight it's going to be, but it's probably going to be the same as everything else. There's a lot of people that, they don't want to know. They want to wait until it gets here. And there's people like my sister that are like, I haven't seen that movie, so I don't really care about it, but or like, there's supposed to be something coming to the valley that I didn't want to be there because it's somebody else's idea, somebody else's work, and if somebody stole if somebody stole or bought my stuff, I would be pretty upset. So, I think of it that way. I mean, I guess it depends on who buys my stuff and how they do it, but really, if I ever have the opportunity, I would probably want to, you know, if I ever had the opportunity and my books get that popular, I would want to be in on the planning for my books as a movie. I'm still trying to figure out, like, who would I put as some of the characters? And I don't know a lot of the newer actors and actresses. Or would I go with, like, all unknown people like George Lucas did? You know, like, nobody knew who a Mark Hamill was. I think Harrison Ford, sorry, Harrison, had only done, like, one movie before that, and yeah, so, like, would I go with a bunch of unknowns? Would I go with, you know, what would I do? I don't know what I would do. But I would definitely want to be in on it. I would probably, okay, I'm telling you right now, I would totally be, like, if you've ever seen the movie Saving Mr. Banks, the lady who wrote Mary Poppins, she's like, it's got to be this way, and, you know, that's it, because these are my family. And Disney didn't get it at first, and then he finally did. And according to the movie anyway, he even took her to Disneyland. Which, you know, just in case my books ever do become a major thing, that's gonna have to be in the contract that I have, like, you know, that I get taken to Disneyland. Well, that's a, you know, Disney buys it. But I don't think I want to go with Disney. They would have to really convince me that they're not going to screw everything up. Although, I think my books are more, Touchstone or Universal than... Anyway, I hate saying that, but, like, more Touchstone, Universal, Fox, something like that, you know. I mean, not everything's adult in it, but some. You know, just some talk. And I guess you know, somebody could change that to where it's not so much of an issue, but no, I wanted to go the other way. Somebody could change it to where it's not so much of an issue, but I don't know if I want to. You know, my very first egg that I remember finding in this room was right here. Like, that is a very hard-boiled egg. Yeah, but I was thinking of it, Sean and Jesse have Russian in the genes, so they might look the way that I've got them in my head, but they might actually, look a little different from that. I don't know. But I was not able to get, my sister showed me this AI program, and I was not able to get it to come up with a decent picture of Sean and Jesse in the scene of one of my books. So I kind of gave up on that idea. So there's these two cages, and they're like 4-foot high domed cages. And I put that in there. And they're next to each other, and the boys are twins, so I'm surprised it didn't give me girls at any point in time, but it stuck to guys. But it also kept showing me, like an 11-year-old and a 16-year-old or something like that. They're both supposed to be 16. And then it started showing me, twins. And the cages were way too close together. They're supposed to be, like 6 feet apart. It's a large room. They're supposed to be like 6 feet apart. And I was like, what the heck? So then I put like medieval fortress dungeon or something like that. And it put them in the wall. Just a cage. A cage in the wall. I mean, 2 cages, way too close to each other. In the wall. It was really cool. I liked the picture, but it wasn't what I was asking for. So I still need to tweak it. I'm not like trying to steal other people's art or anything. It's just that I'm trying to make my book covers, and that's the only way that I can think of to actually make a book cover and make it look realistic all at the same time. Oh, here's an egg. I think that just spawned in. I'm not entirely sure, but it didn't seem like it was there, and then it did. So that was weird. You know what? I never did change my glasses. Back to my glasses. Okay, in real life, I don't wear glasses yet, but I know I need to. But, like, on my husband's day off, he doesn't want to be looking up doctors or eye care places. So it's like, because it's his insurance, so I don't know if I can even look anything up. But, it's for both of us. It's just, I don't know. Anyway, I should have counted how many eggs we found. I just thought of that. I should have counted how many eggs we found, because you're only supposed to get 10, I think. They said. Okay. Now, yeah, I can't wait But I do have a question because the next door is going to be unusual. But that's all I'm saying. Just saying it's going to be unusual. But yeah, so my stories kind of came to a standstill for a little bit because I started this project, but also because, you know, like, not everybody wants to know that, you know, exactly every single moment of how my characters grew up, you know? It's just kind of a thing that I think would be boring, but might be boring. So I'm trying to not go into so much detail, but have them grow up in the storyline, and then with Daisy, she gets to go off on her own adventures. But it's not like that's going to take over, you know, they're still going to be mostly about Sean and Ashley, but with information from... Okay, so if there's an egg in here, it ain't my fault. How many eggs do we have? We have 17, so I don't know how many we got today. I'm going to say we got 7 the other day, and we got 10 today. I don't know. Anyway, I can't wait till next week! And then I wonder if this is going to open up, or is this going to open up? You know, after we get all the doors up there done. Or is this going to open up? Or this one? You never know. I thought, seriously, that they were going to have, like, these open up. And then maybe they were going to have these. And then these. And then those. And then keep going upstairs, you know? Like that. But they didn't do that. And then the other thing is, when... So I brought out the umbrella because it was raining. And then it immediately stops. You know what? Okay, so we want to go and go to Storybook Vale first before we do anything else, so we can get the vanilla, because we're that close. But then I think I do need to... Can I move these? Ooh! Because I would much rather have this one over here. And there's a reason for that. Because, you know, like, when you first come into the realm, you want to be able to see everything in it. Aha, vanilla. How many vanilla do we have? Wrong button again. Okay, so we need 198. Obviously, we're not getting that today. That's funny. I took the stuff out of here. There was stuff here, I think. And, you know, I took it out one day. And there wasn't anything in there for the longest time. And then I took it out again. And there wasn't anything in there for the longest time. And the third time, it just decided, you know what? We're not putting anything over here. Dang, down here usually has a ton of vanilla and a ton of lightning spice. I feel gypped. Just a little bit. Not enough to complain to Game Loft. Yeah. You know, it's not a game-breaking thing. I mean, I've had a couple of things where it was a game-breaking thing. You know, like, you're trying to complete a quest and it would not let you go forward on the quest because, like, you turned in the thing that you're supposed to turn in and it didn't do what it was supposed to do. You know, that's game-breaking, but that thing... I mean, that area not having the stuff I need to collect, that's not bad. Dang. There. Now, just in case. It's just I'm that close on vanilla. I think the chest that I'm trying to fill up with vanilla is full. But I need it for this, you know, to get that 100 done. You know, like, I've one of those people that has to complete it. It just has to be done. My sister's like, you know, I'll get it done one of these days. But I have to get it done. Yeah, so my plan is to get off before anybody else gets on and be able to finish that. Because I've got to finish... Oh, what is it? I'll be able to tell you in just a sec here. Well, a few seconds. Oh! Good, thank God. Okay, so I just need to get 29, 30, and 31 done, and then I can move back to 36. Because something got screwed up on my computer to where 28, 29, 30, and 31 were no longer done. They, like, didn't even show that they had a time frame for how long the audio was. I don't know what happened. Okay. Oh, I needed porcini mushrooms too. Wait, do I need porcini mushrooms on here? Oh, I need to feed the baby pigs. Baby pigasi. And if the little baby Pegasuses, or Psy, what do you eat? Eat this. If they, okay, that's one. How many baby Pegasuses are here today? Okay, Blue's here all day. Peaches is here until 2 o'clock. Pinky's not here today. And Yellow, which doesn't have a name, is here later at 6 p.m. to midnight. Okay. So we need to find Blue. Oh no, I got a lot of animals named Blue. I don't see the blue one. I think I just fed Peaches, and I don't see the blue one. And it says he's here all day. So the thing that's supposed to help us, as far as I can tell, it just said crafted items. So I don't know if, like, you know, you bought 600 beds in Scrooge's shop, if that's gonna help. But the no item limit in the house is definitely helping. Huh. Well, because usually you only have one Pegasus in a area at a time. Usually the baby Pegasus isn't over here. Something was just moving up here. Oh. It was either the frog or Jasmine. There's Blue. Why weren't you here earlier when we walked through? And now we got Feed the Baby Pegasus. Oh, we still need Feed the Baby Dragons, too. Ooh. Need 65 more lightning spice. And we'll have that one, too. Need to feed the baby dragon 7 times. We need 89, 189 more vanilla. Um, 115 Cape gooseberries. Okay. 161 porcini mushrooms. My brain was not letting me do math for a second there. Oh, now we need to feed the baby Pegasus 50 more times. We need to feed the owls 50 more times. And mine star sapphire 70 times. Oi. Pure ice 56 more times. Cell gems from the storybook veil. Let's see, 400, so 326 more times. Need to remove inkies, but we haven't found any. 128 more times. Sell fish from the storybook veil 40 times. So if, what was it? Oh, that's 50 and 50. Okay. So if we do that 10 more times, then they'll be right next to the selfish from the storybook veil. But I still haven't been able to reorder stories because there are no more stories to reorder. I don't know. So I got on here later than normal because, we stayed up later than normal. Well, usually I stay up long enough to make sure my husband goes to bed. Because if I don't, then he will stay up all night and then complain that he's tired. The next day for work. So I just want to kind of prevent that. I go and make sure he goes to bed. He stays up later than I normally would like to. Okay, so... Oh, Inkies! Okay, Inky. Ooh. Aw. Okay, that's one Inky. That's two Inkies. That's three Inkies. Ooh, and I got that. Four Inkies. 5 Inkies. Okay. So unless I'm crazy, that's 5. Which I could be. 6. Porcini mushroom. 7 Inkies. 8 Inkies. Okay, so, oh, 9. I was gonna say, in theory, that's our last Inky, but 9. 10. Porcini mushroom. 11. Most people would say 11. Sometimes I say 11. Okay. We're gonna go around. Try to find the rest. That kind of bugs me because sometimes stuff will spawn on the other side of that wall and you can't get there. But I love this game. It's one of my very favorites. You know, I've got games that are my favorites. Even though it bugs the heck out of me, I love Pac-Man. I don't actually love that Lone Mountain ski game that I've got. It just doesn't work properly, but I'm kind of thinking that maybe part of that's because I haven't played it enough. Okay. Feed a baby dragon. Okay, so feeding baby dragons, 34. Yes. But I didn't see the other baby dragon. Maybe the other baby dragon will be down here somewhere. Isn't that 12? Wow. Okay, so I'm not complaining about the number because, you know, at least we're collecting inkies here. But for something that's supposed to have 10 and I got 13, I mean 13. Oh, just realized I didn't open Twitch. Well, nobody's trying to talk to me anyway, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll get there. See, I keep thinking I would like to go to Disneyland. So that's 14? Yeah, like, I would like to go to Disneyland and do a stream and 15. Either I haven't been on in a while, which I know I haven't, but or this is giving way too many inkies. Okay. 16. It's gotta be 2 days worth at least. 17. 18. Come on. 19. 20. 21. 22. Porcini mushroom. 23. Porcini mushroom. 23. Which makes it sound like we missed one day. Or, I mean, we got 7 on one day, and okay. Makes it kind of sound like we got 7 in one day, and we're supposed to get, I forgot we were on the correct side already. You know, like we're supposed to get 10 that day, and we missed 3 of them. Oh, we never went to Scrooge's shop, so we could see if there's new stuff. So, today's Dreamsnap said to, like, make a fashion runway. So, I'm like, okay, we'll make a fashion runway, but runways are usually inside, so, so that's what I did. Just made it inside. I hope it's not too much of a risk. But I like mine. Oh, we never did open this up. But I like my Dreamsnap. And that's all that really matters. I don't need another one of those. I've got like 6 of them already. I've got at least one of those already. I might have 2. But you can always use more stained glass. I love it. In the game. I don't think I would have it in real life. Well, I might, depending on how big my house is. I mean, I probably would not build my house the way I do in Minecraft. In Minecraft, it has to be high vaulted ceilings. You know, it has to be tall. Because, I put the lights on, I put the lights 6 high, and, you know, that way you got 5 pieces of wall to work with. So it's like well above your head.
Hey, I think living here is a marvelous opportunity.
Because otherwise I get claustrophobic. That's where it feels like everything is, you know, too close. Okay, nothing there. Got this already. There's only 1 in there. Wow. Got that. Got that. Got it, got it, got it, got it. Okay, to me, this looks like story ideas.
Wow, what an amazing day.
Good morning,
Instead of,
bright, big, beautiful world.
you know, like, instead of paperwork, it looks like a big batch of story ideas. So, let's go over there where my house is. Where my house is. There we go.
Anyone fancy an archery contest? Or we could climb a mountain.
I don't want to climb the mountain either. I'm just not that good at archery. Is the reason why I don't want to do an archery contest. But the one time I did that at the Renaissance Fair, there was a corner that was flapping in the breeze, and I'm like, it needs to be nailed down. So instead of trying to hit the target that I was totally missing, I got that instead, and I got the bullseye for the corner. There was no bullseye there, but, you know, it made me happy because I got it. So, I think I need more persimmons and stuff. I have no idea what I exactly need, but... No, I wanted you looking the other way. Well, apparently I will fix it. Wait. That's what. Okay. Because then I can put that there. 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 And there. Yeah. Now, I want to go out and get the stuff that I was trying to get. And then we can go to, the charity aisle and do Scrooge's store there. I don't think I'm gonna do the, collection stuff. Maybe I'll do that later, but not right now. Oh, come on! Oh, I didn't put some of the stuff up. Oh, and I know something about this stuff, too. We're gonna go and take those eggs in the other room. That has nothing to do with what I knew about some stuff in here. Well, if I'm going in that room anyway, Brussels sprouts can go in there too. Okay. What's this one? No. This one? No. This one? Yes and no. Okay. Anything else? No. What about this one? Ah. Oh, bubbles. Okay. Bubbles. You know what? I think that is what Zach Seiler said about that on the movie She's All That. I think he called one of the girls Bubbles because she's in high school and blowing bubbles, and somebody obviously thought you know the regular kid Bubbles, you know, with the with the little bottle and the wand and everything. And excuse me, whoever wrote that, but I still like blowing bubbles. Of course, I'm well out of high school. If I had the technology, though, I would probably be one of those people that, like, makes the flat tub of bubble, you know, bubble water, whatever it's actually called, and you know, make the most enormous bubble I could. Okay, so the problem is that this ends up here. That ends up there. Oh, spinach actually has 3 of them, so yams ends up over here. Spinach back here. There. And actually, I think I will move these back here. Oh, good. I was worried that I couldn't put that where I wanted it. Because these are like right in the middle of the floor. That'll make sense in a minute. Because this is green. And this is green. And this is green. And this is green. This is kind of green. Oh no, I split up the spinach again. Oh, hi! Hold on. Oops. Okay. Okay, so... Well, so this would probably go up here because that's kind of a green thing too. Even though it's mostly white, it does have green on it. And then the turnip and the yam. Except for I wasn't going to do it that way, and then I did. And then the wheat, which I so don't need. And the corn. And the potatoes. Now, what I could do is go outside and... I'm not going to, but I could go outside and harvest all those plants I got over there. Or at least I'm not going to do it on stream.
I can say that much.
Now, you can trust me, but some of these other folks, my eye.
So, if you're watching me on YouTube right now, please like, share, comment, subscribe, notification bell. And if you are watching me on Twitch right now, just please be patient because I don't always look over every single second at my chat. You know, because I'm trying to play the game too. And I may not see it right away, but I do see it. I read every single one of the comments. And I appreciate them. And I don't just go and, you know, like other people, I don't just go and pick my core 3 or core 6. You know, go, oh, hi,
nice
to them. I talk to everybody. You know, maybe I oughta... I don't know, maybe I oughta go and harvest them and take all those, take all those seeds and plant them. I don't know, like, I want to do it and then I don't want to do it all at the same time. Because I'm afraid it's gonna, make people bored. But then on the other hand, I've been needing to do it for how long? I don't know. So, we don't have Brussels sprouts in here either. No olives. Well, that's because we got that rock in there. Oh, I would need to actually take these with me. Okay. Oh, okay. But since I have to go to the bathroom, I think I'll do that off stream. So I was gonna say, if you're watching me on Twitch right now, please follow and chat. I still need the average of 3 chatters, and I still need, what is it? 101 followers. Oh my goodness. More than what I have, because that would be 200, and then, you know. So, yeah, if I can just get
Haven't seen this many happy faces since
some more people, I would very much be happy. Because otherwise, the thing is, if I can get 6 videos, 6 shorts to be liked on YouTube, then, you know, like with like 6 million views, I mean with 1 million views each, something like that, that would be really awesome too. I haven't gotten that far. Okay, and please go on Amazon and check out my books. I think you'd really like them. Seriously. So they're on Amazon. Just type in Tina Rash Books, TINARASHBOOKS, and seriously, I think you will like them. And I hope you're having a great day. Know that you are enough. You are important. You do matter. There's nothing you cannot solve or handle, even work in school. And I will see you in the next stream or video. Oh, and I'm always, I'm always ready to, I'm always ready to chat. I just don't always look at the chat. But I'm trying to get better. It's gonna be a work in progress. So anyway, I will see you in the next stream or video.